Hey everyone, it's Ron here. I'm going to see if I can check out my notes here on what I called this thing. So I'm just looking at my notes based on the headline of this, and I'm out. It's a beautiful day today. Yesterday was 55 and windy in Minnesota. It felt like about 42 degrees with a wind chill. You can have a wind chill in August. So how you guys doing today? I'm just looking at the notes here right now on my phone. Retention, let me talk about retention first. This video is about what's working for me. I find that retention works a lot better than acquisition when you focus on the retention. I've heard that from a couple guys that are out in Silicon Valley that teach how to take a startup and growth hack and grow it when you focus on, Momo, good to see you, when you actually focus on the retention part of it, because that's actually where it starts to scale and that's where it starts to compound. A lot of people, it's called like a churn rate when you just keep losing people. So you want recurring income, you want to actually keep them around. So it's actually, you're actually focusing on the retention with really everything that you do. That's the overall strategy. So excuse me for a second, when I click on my phone, I'm just looking at the notes here that I have. It looks like relationships, trust, relationships build up over time, trust. So let me kind of get into that a little bit. One of the advantages I feel very blessed about right now is being that I've been in real estate since 2002. I have a lot of friends that, the ones that did survive in the business, that I've known and kept in touch with for 13 to 15 years. So, I mean, some of them, are 8 to 10 years right now, but I feel very blessed about it because we've been able to, there's a lot of mutual respect being that we've been in the real estate business for so long, and we've kind of learned how to work together and educate each other on our different positive traits and what our advantages are and so forth. So I know there's a lot of people that are excited and they're getting into real estate, and that's awesome, and they're learning it still, and they're going to buy their first property and all that kind of stuff, and they're going to the seminars, and I think you should continue to do that. I just want to emphasize the importance of the real estate network, your real estate network, and the reason is because there's, just like with email lists and social platforms, there's a lot of attrition, there's a lot of people leaving the business, and this is going to be true in a lot of different verticals and a lot of different businesses. So it's very important that you stay focused and build your real estate network and actually put time in. I don't consider talking to somebody with 4 quick little messages on Messenger over the course of a year building a relationship. A lot of times you have to actually build them in person, sometimes by phone, but I think you're going to find it works a lot different if it's in person. So again, I'm going to look at my notes here. CRM, pipeline, follow-up, they kind of all go together. Agent, good to see you, agent man. CRM is customer relationship management. That goes along with follow-up. I can't emphasize enough how important follow-up is. Just to have a CRM, everyone likes different kinds of CRMs. I mean, sometimes Google Docs works, sometimes Excel works. I know they have some more advanced stuff nowadays. I don't think that's necessarily always a better thing, because if you're just trying to blast people on text and all that stuff, I think the beauty of the CRM is where you actually have an educated salesperson that's working with somebody one-on-one. That's where I think the beauty of it is. And it leads me into sales cycles. In sales cycles, man, we've seen people take 3 months all the way up to 3 years. And you just got to have patience for it, and you got to realize that everybody's in a different stage. I mean, we get people that come to us and they have collections and credit issues and stuff, and they're trying to buy a house. And it's like, if you just take the time that it takes for them to build up the budget and the cash flow and pay for the credit repair, and eventually they get to the point where their credit's better after they've saved up all the money, then they're ready to go look at houses. Now you're talking about a pretty long sales cycle at this point, because you still have multiple offers and you got to write up purchase agreements and eventually you have to close and all that kind of stuff. So it's really important to have patience with your customer relationship management and your follow-up and whatever program it is that you're using. I think a lot of people chase people too much online, just trying to get comments and stuff, and they focus on the acquisition because they just assume people aren't interested because they just disappear for a week or two. And I don't think that's the case. I think life just happens and people just move at their own pace. The salesperson always wants to move faster than the person that's usually buying or putting up money. So everybody's in a different situation too. Some people need help with their credit, some need help with the cash flow, some need a cheaper payment, some don't want to deal with banks and just want to put a big down payment down. Again, I'm going to just look at this and look at my notes. It looks like so phone calls, meetings, and educating, a little bit of selling as well. Hoof's good to see you. Selling does work a little bit as well. I don't sell too hard, just because I realize everybody's at their own pace and they all need to be educated in a different way. So I think maybe how I'll leave this video is educating's a big part of it. Context is a big part of it. You know, people have to understand, like some of these salespeople and different people I've worked with, when they're following up with all these people, they've been doing it for 10, 15. You know, they know their business really well, but the person on the other end, the thing you learn about marketing is the other people don't understand things. They haven't been in the business. I mean, they don't understand things the same way you do as a salesperson because they haven't been in your business forever. So you just kind of have to have some patience for that. Understand it from their perspective. Don't force them to understand it from your perspective. And if you can just, you know, kind of have a pulse of the market and go out there and talk to people, even if they're new, because you just kind of understand where people are at, and it kind of helps you remember where you were at, you know, when you were newer. So that's my tips of the day. I'll have some more videos coming someday soon. Enjoy the beautiful weather, everyone.